Hey, what's going on YouTube? And Happy New Year to you in celebration of the new year. I thought I would go ahead and show you how, once again, a relatively new account, one that really has only pulled on one banner, can take out level 99 of the current Clash of Wills boss, just because the last banner of the banner from last month was just so good at getting us set up. So I will go ahead and show you that now. As you can see, obviously not rank 1, but I have cleared level 99 with my my backup alternate account. And so we're going to go ahead and leave all the mods off, and we're going to show you a team here. Now, you know, not surprisingly, Hyoh, Veritas, Genesis, and Zaz are here. Some changes from last month are that we have Sylvie, just an EX1 Paladin Sylvie, and whatever magic tank I could cram into this fight. I've actually gotten pretty unlucky and don't have any magic tanks except for Immortal Hyoung and a couple of other really random, like, not very good options. Like, I could swap in, you know, Ashe and Ridar, who don't really provide enough, like, unique utility for this fight. I guess Ridar does, like, a field. Ashe does, like, no, Ashe doesn't really do anything here. So not really that great of an option. So Ridar's fine. At least Ridar does have some demon support. So we'll go ahead and go there. And then here's our gear. You know, Ridar's gear is pretty terrible, using a bunch of leftover gear that I have laying around. Just trying to get as much spirit as we could, as well as some ice and earth resistance. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Just whatever gear I've got laying around, wearing a card that doesn't even really help that much, but happens to boost spirit, so cool. Hyoh, naked in the base form, wearing the vision card that came on the banner. Shift form, you know, geared for, you know, normal stuff. He does pretty well as far as the killers go. He's got beast, he's got human, demon, all worked out. Missing a little true double hand, LB damage maxed out, you know. I didn't really change much from last month. Veritas of the Frost here again, not really changing much from last month, except for adding a little bit of beast killer. Yeah, best I can do, you know, just kind of working stuff out. Genesis still not EX2, so I'm still rocking Terra's sword. We've got beast killer, man killer, demon killer, not even all capped out, but, you know, demon and human are capped, and beast is as good as we can get. Still missing some magic, but, you know, the gear is pretty limited on this account, so there you go. Saz, wearing some guns. He's just here to provide a little support and do a little bit of chaining. Beast, demon, and human, a little bit. LB damage, a little bit. True dual wield, you know, not capped out. Gear's still pretty limited for him too. Sylvie wearing a blizzard orb. That blizzard orb is going to take make the first turn a little random, but the first turn is really the only turn that matters. And she'll hopefully counter and make it so that our magic tank comes back. Basically, she's got proof of talent because that's what I've got, and then just some spirit boosting stuff. Ice card just because it boosts spirit. We don't really care about morale fill for this clear. We're just getting through it. Basically the same build for both forms. We're really relying heavily on the RNG from Blizzard Orb. And that's going to get us through. So let's go ahead and take a look at these actions. And if the first turn does wipe us, I'll just pause and come back and roll for a turn that does not wipe us out. So let's go ahead and switch out this to the actions screen and do this fight. Okay, let's do it. So Genesis is just going to use Final Verse, and that's going to start powering us up for a couple turns from now. Saz is going to do Fire Imbue with Infarega. Although, actually, we don't really need that. We're just going to do Put Me Behind the Wheel, Pyro Burst, and Tag Shot. Because we're going to use Blaze Weapon. I forgot about this. Blaze Weapon, Daunting Aura, and Refined Stance. Just go ahead and get all the Imperils up and stuff like that. Solitary Snow here. He's going to do Sword Dance, Grasp, and Katana Flick. Hyoung is going to cover. I will bet on the light of justice, and this is the power of a human taking... This is the power of a human risking his life. There you go. And Sylvie is going to triple and put up resistances and mitigations. That's not going to do a whole lot. Hyonkle's going to eat it really bad. But hopefully Sylvie's counter re-raise from the Blizzard Orb is going to put Hyonkle back in the fight. And we'll see what happens. Okay, we didn't get it, so I'm going to go ahead and pause here and come back and see if we can't get it again. All right, here's another try of that. Sylvie's going to use her skills, and then we will eat the attacks, and then hopefully counter and re-raise. There we go. So we re-raise, Hyonkle's back in the fight, and everybody's good to go. All right, so Hyonkle is just going to recover. Provoke just for mitigations and stuff like that, and then use airstrike just to hit the boss, do something. Hyoh is going to Crimson Undermine, Ultimate Flame, and I will master this sword. Snow is going to use Arcane Supplementation, and then Demon and Human Killer. Thaz is just going to tag chain on the boss just to kind of hit the boss a little bit. There we go. Sylvie is going to put up resistance buffs and immunity buff. Genesis is going to, yeah, you could use all these skills. You could use magic, whatever, elemental burst, fill LB. You don't have to. I'm just going to use elemental burst. There we go. And we should be pretty safe this turn. Boss doesn't really do a whole lot, and we've got resistance buffs, so... There we go. And now we're on turn 3. Boss has no buffs, only has debuffs. Has big imperils, right, to weapons and other stuff. Hyonkle is going to use True Byoga Blade, which is going to chain with Hyoh, as well as Veritas of the Frost. Zaz is going to start a tag chain. And then Genesis is going to use Ancient Epic Purgatory. Sylvie, to try and help us do really well at that, is going to use, in her shift form, she is going to use the Demon Killer buff on Hyoh. She's going to use I've Got Your Back on Hyoh, and then use Clever Paladin Strike to Sword Imperil the boss. Because we didn't get a chance to use Genesis Limit Burst. Okay, from here, we're just going to start with Zaz, and then we're going to use Hyonkle, Frost, and Hyoh, and then cap our chain with Genesis. So here goes. Zaz. Oh, so close. We got 98 hits. I'm going to leave it the way it is. 5.1 billion, 98 hit chain. You know, we're not going for a perfect score here. We're just going for a clear of level 99 with a relatively new account with really bad gear. You know? Yeah. So there's our breakdown. Of course, Hyoh, Frost, Genesis doing the large majority of the damage. Not surprising, Hyoh. Zaz just kind of chipping in, and Hyonkle and Sylvie just kind of doing their thing. So there you go. And I think that does actually raise my rank a little bit. Nothing new that I want. And yeah, I got a little bump on my rank. You know, that extra hits basically just gave me a couple more points. But there you go. New account, doing new content, still clearing level 99. Hopefully that's fun for you. And hopefully you'll be back for new stuff in the new year. So merry happy new year to you. Hopefully you're having fun out there and being safe. Get home safe tonight, so that way, you know, we can all be friends and family together. We'll see you in the next video and the next year.